Hi there, Chef Adam Baird with the Habit Burger Grill, standing in front of our fresh and premium pantry items. We're gonna take these and go back to my house and turn them into 4 great recipes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take our patties. These are Habit Burger patties, fresh ground. We're gonna use 1 pound in this recipe and it'll serve 4. I also lightly season the grill. You could rub it with a neutral oil, or you can use a non-stick spray, either one. We're gonna take our seasoning blend, which is a combination of salt, garlic, salt, and black pepper. And we're just gonna season just one side of the burger, raining it down evenly. And then one little twist I'm gonna add is I'm gonna use taco seasoning, just general, standard from the grocery store taco seasoning, taco spice. So I'm gonna put a nice amount on there because I wanna get that taco effect. You could also use ground beef and do this in a very traditional way, but I think the char grilling makes it really unique, much like the flavor we get at our restaurants. So you see that the flames are kind of kicking up, the smoke's coming up. This is really nice because what's happening is the juices and fats are hitting into the hardwood and creating this wonderful smoky flavor that is really hard to replicate. I would say if you want to try using a hardwood, hickory's good, mesquite's good. I'm using mesquite. A little bit more labor because you have to light it, but it's a labor of love. Okay, now we're going to transfer these to cool. So we'll take it inside and get that recipe going. We're going to start by showing you how to make the dressing. It features our homemade ranch. You can get a ranch dressing at any grocery store. So I'm gonna add some simple ingredients to it. So it's a real quick way to make a Southwestern ranch dressing. So I'm just gonna add the dressing in to the stainless steel bowl. I measured out 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, and that adds a nice Southwestern twist. And I'm gonna take a half of a lime. In this case, I'm just gonna use my hands. I'm just gonna squeeze the juice of half a lime into the mix. And then what we're gonna do is finish with chopped cilantro. And then this is very simple. We're just gonna mix it up, whisk it up. I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna show you how to make are the crushed avocados. This is a neat thing we do at the restaurants every day. We take it every morning. You cut it kind of gently, carefully around the pit. Be careful not to cut yourself. And then open that up. You just hit it with a knife and give it a little twist and it'll come right out. And then we basically just take the avocado. I use a spoon just to get it in there. We're also gonna add a little bit of lime juice and some seasoning. The seasoning, we're gonna use our burger spice. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lime over it. The lime will help add a lot of flavor, but it'll also prevent the avocado from oxidizing or turning brown. I'm just gonna kind of cut these into like chunks. We do this in the restaurants with the chef's knives, so they're just kind of chunky. You don't want to mash it like you would for guacamole. You want to kind of keep some of the chunks whole. I'm gonna season it lightly, right like that. Take the spoon. I'm just gonna chop it a little bit more so it comes together. So here is the finished crushed avocado. It has that nice shine to it from the lime juice, the seasoning mix, and it's obviously a vibrantly green, fresh, ripened avocados. Okay, so I have about 2 cups of blended lettuce. It's 50-50, iceberg and romaine, and it's sliced thinly. Pretty simple. I'm gonna drizzle it with some of the dressing. I'm gonna use tongs, but I've got gloved hands on, so either way. So again, we're just gonna mix this in until it's nicely coated. Set this aside for a second. Now I'm gonna build and talk through the ingredients with you. First, we're gonna set a dollop of refried beans, which are nice and smooth, onto the middle of the plate. And why are we doing this? Because this will anchor the tostada to the plate so it doesn't move. So what we're gonna do is put some more beans down, and these can spread out nicely once they're this warm, because of the addition of a little bit of water. Next, we're gonna add the taco spice char meat. So I'm just gonna put a nice layer across. Next, we're gonna garnish the meat with black beans. These are organic canned black beans. I've got some fire roasted corn I'm gonna add on top. We're gonna put diced tomatoes on top of this. I'm gonna put country cheese or cotija cheese. You can even use feta. Then I'm gonna take the dressed lettuce blend and top it. Now I'm gonna take another tostada and top that. And after that, I'm gonna repeat the same process. Another layer of the warm beans, more of the meat on, black beans, fire roasted corn, diced tomatoes, and the cotija cheese. One more time with a little bit more of the dressed lettuce. Now I'm gonna place the avocado on top. Next, I'm gonna take this squeeze bottle, which has the dressing in it, and just do a zigzag over this. I'll finish with chopped cilantro and just a half teaspoon of tomatoes. So this completes the layered tostada taco salad.